I hope you have been keeping well. Today, in this video today, we are going to look at the seeds. We are, we are going to look at seeds which are used in the Kenyan market. Seeds which are available in the Kenyan market that Kenyans use for food. One of the things we must say about seeds is that seeds are highly recommended. Seeds are highly recommended these days for people to use as food. And if we remember, we realize that seeds are some of the foods that God advised people to use for food. So we have looked at that and said, you have seen that we have mentioned that grains and legumes, scientifically, they should be recommended. They are recommended to be eaten together because they work together and complement each other as far as essential amino acids are concerned. So it is important for us to note that, because when we eat them together, we complete the required essential amino acids. And so a mixture of a legume and grains is just like give you the amino acids, just like meat or eggs. So that is a very, very critical value, important point to note. You have seen that all these are seeds. Again, I have told you these are seeds. They have been dried up in the sun. Some of them are sun dried. Others may be electrically dried for preservation. And so they keep for a very, very long time. And in the same manner, they also may take a little bit longer to cook. And so many people may not be consuming these seeds because the people you complain that they are using a lot of energy. But it may be important to know that it is possible that you may soak the seeds before you cook them, so that they may cook a little bit a shorter time. And if you have a good freezer, it is good when you are free to boil them a little bit more, so that you can preserve them in the freezer and you can be using them slowly by slowly. World Health Organization has greatly recommended that people continuously eat a lot of seeds or grains and legumes, a lot, and nuts in their meals, together with a big, very many, about 9 helpings of fresh fruits or fruits and vegetables. It is because all these wholesome foods, this is the way you see them here. When they are consumed that way, it means that you are consuming wholesome foods from the plants, wholesome grains and legumes and nuts. And what this means is that they give you wholesome carbohydrates. They give you wholesome carbohydrates that are very good in regulating the sugar and protecting your body from going into the area of diabetes. For example, you can see seeds like red sorghum, seeds like these grains like red sorghum, like red millet, like black millet, like yellow millet. These grains have got very, very special compounds called antioxidants, and we are calling them phytochemicals these days. They have got lignans, they have got tannins, and all these compounds are very good antioxidants and actually protect the body from these cancerous threats. So high consumption of these grains, these grains and legumes helps the body protect itself from these disastrous threats of cancer. Again, like we have said, all these seeds make food, and all of them, they have got good carbohydrates. They have got wholesome complex carbohydrates, and these wholesome carbohydrates we have seen help the body regulate the sugar. This, you cannot compare them with the refined white flours that we use and refined sugars that shoot the sugar levels in the blood. So these wholesome grains and legumes, they have complex carbohydrates. Like we have seen, they have antioxidants and phytochemicals which enable the body to protect itself. The body is able to heal itself. The body is able to fight cancer. The body is able to fight diseases. It has got its own mechanism. But the body will fail when it lacks some of the critical nutrients. And some of these nutrients are very much available in the wholesome foods, in the wholesome grains and seeds. So, again, the nutrient content. We have seen the nutrient content of seeds. All these are seeds which can support a young plant. When they are put in the ground, all these seeds will support a young life of a plant. And what is required in that young life to generate and to create that young life is good oils, is proteins, amino acids, are carbohydrates, they are minerals and vitamins, and they are also phytochemicals to help the plant protect itself. And so it is very, very, very encouraging when the World Health Organization is telling people to go back to wholesome foods, go back to wholesome plant foods, because these foods have got the critical nutrients or compounds that the body will require to help itself, to help it protect itself and heal itself. It heals the body. They heal the body from inflammations. You know, the high sugar foods that we are eating, highly refined foods, they cause the body to be they cause the body to be highly inflamed. And most of these diseases from which are coming from inside the body, they come because of high levels of inflammation and also oxidation. And so all these foods, grains and legumes, nuts, which are in the market, are there for you and there for me, that God has provided for us to make use of. It is our responsibility to just take them up, use them, prepare them, and just feed our bodies and ourselves with their nutrients, and the body will help preserve and protect itself. Yeah. So with this video, we encourage you wherever you are in this beautiful country of Kenya. In this beautiful country of Kenya, as we realize that the the disease load has increased heavily. Cancer is increasing by the day. Diabetes is increasing by the day. Arthritis is increasing by the day. And allergy problems are increasing by the day. Asthmatic respiratory conditions are increasing by the day. Uh, what we need to know is that all these things are coming because of deficiencies. You know, all these diseases are emanating from inside the body because of deficiencies. There are some things that the body is missing and has been missing for a very, very long time. And these deficiencies cause the body to develop these clinical conditions and present themselves as diseases. And these are conditions that only you and me can take care. It is by what you eat and what you do with your body. What you do, what you feed your body is that which is critical. So knowledge is power. And I'm releasing this information so that you may be empowered on how to take care and how to eat in this age of disease. This is the age of disease, but and you know, unlike COVID, you cannot contract cancer from somebody else, nor can you contract diabetes from somebody else. But these conditions are coming from inside our bodies because of deficiencies and toxins, high levels of toxins in the cells, high levels of toxins in the cells and the body fluids that are causing the body to develop into these clinical problems. Thank you very, very much for listening. Thank you very, very, very much for listening. I encourage you to go look around in the marketplace and actually see that all these foods are plenty in the market. You don't have to always rush into the supermarket to get the white foods. Go out there and look for these colored foods, all these colored foods. Thank you very much and goodbye.